It's been 4 years and 8 months since Quinn was killed by a drunk driver. A day I thought I'd never survive. Even now I look back, and much of that first week is a blur. I'd like to share a bit of that journey. There is life after the suffering. This horrific loss, nothing is simple, and it took all of my willpower at some points. We are not strong people. We just dug in and refused to let it defeat us. Relied on our instincts. No one knows what you're capable of unless you're faced with the worst nightmare of your life. I wish I could tell you that in 14 days, the pain you're feeling today will go away. I can't. Unfortunately, the heartache will never really go away. I just learned to channel it and use it positively. There's no recipe to follow, no timeline that you have to meet. You do it moment by moment, minute by minute, day by day, and step by step. You lean on your friends and your family for support. Ask for help. For us, we focused on Shay. Our goal was to get his life back to normal, or as normal as we could get it. We had to find a new normal at our house. We didn't want Shay's life to change any more than it already had. We found ways to honor Quinn and keep his memory alive, which worked for all of us. Craig and I both went back to work shortly after the accident. It was easier for us to be at work than wandering around the house looking at each other. Quinn's friends still visit often and stay in touch with us, so we are still a part of their lives. We love having the boys over. Quinn's friends, Shay's friends, they've always been welcome. I love to hear them telling stories about Quinn and enjoy the laughter coming from the basement. Quinn's friends celebrate Quinn's birthday every year with a pong tourney. Lean on each other. You'll be each other's strongest ally. You're a team, and I know you guys understand team. I can honestly say that after being married 34 years, we're stronger than ever. We've been to hell and back, but have survived and are stronger. I still have times when the pain you're feeling today comes rushing back and I burst into tears at the silliest thing. I find myself buying some of Quinn's special treats at the grocery store. Or I purchase a shirt for Shay that's brightly colored, only to bring it home and realize Shay doesn't like the bright colors. That was Quinn. Quinn is never far from my thoughts. I found certain spots that I feel Quinn's spirit. One of those spots is the McCourt ballpark. If I close my eyes, I can see him pitching to his buddy Rhett. You'll find those spots. Quinn is alive in our house. Lots of pictures, his ball glove, Avalanche cup. We love to talk about Quinn, even if the stories get told that Mom probably shouldn't have ever heard. Don't ever be afraid to share your beautiful son with people. His memory is forever in your heart. I have Quinn's ashes in a heart around my neck. I wear it every day. Being able to hold on to it has gotten me through many tough moments. We planted a tree for Quinn at Treeternity, which is a beautiful, peaceful spot. These are just some of the ideas I've used to survive. There's no wrong or right, just what makes you feel good and makes sense to you. We think a lot about what Quinn would have done or how he would react, and we let that guide us. I want him to be very proud of how we've honored his memory. I believe the words spoken by the Broncos team chaplain at the memorial are ones to really remember. He hit a mark for me. I've saved this link and will refer to it in the future. You'll find things like that. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on how I could have changed things for Quinn, because as a mother, I feel like I should have been able to prevent his accident. Then the rational voice kicks in and reminds me it was an accident. I use this example. There were many nights I laid awake worrying while Quinn was out on the road reffing, and all the things that could have happened while he was out on the road. Then one beautiful Saturday morning, he was on his way to work at 4:30 a.m., and he was killed by a drunk driver. I learned to live each day to the fullest and don't miss a moment. Quinn lived his life to the fullest, enjoyed his friends in every moment. Trust your judgment, seek help when you need, lean on your friends, call me anytime. I truly understand. My heart has broken for you. Evan will always be alive in your heart, no matter what. I promise.